Guys, I'm so excited to be here. I just flew in from Thailand, and boy, is my dick missing. Dude, it's Pride Month, but I can say the hardest thing about being trans is dating. Because straight men view trans women the same way they view Taco Bell. They want it when they're drunk, they're ashamed of what it does to their asshole. It's true, because sometimes guys will hit on me and I'm not interested. This probably happens to you a lot because you are beautiful, right? So sometimes a guy will hit on me and he'll be like, yo, can I buy you a drink? And I'll look the guy dead in the eyes and I'll just be like, nah, man, I fucking gay. Hey, man, we ain't done with that fag shit, right? What? You're just like, I know I voted for Trump to get rid of you people, and now you're here. At least you're not in the public library reading to kids, am I right? It's fucked up though, it is. Like, I'm on all the dating apps, I'm on Tinder, Bumble, my personal favorite where I lost my virginity, Craigslist. Well, okay, here's the thing, guys. I have a certain type. Like, I live in Austin now, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Have any of you guys ever been? Yeah? What's your opinion? Because here's the thing, I asked if they had anything in the bar that would remind me of Cleveland. They were like, no ma'am, we do not have any heroin. It's fucked up though, so I like really athletic guys, you know? Like, my type is like, I like a jock. Like my last boyfriend, he was a boxer. Not professionally, just when I didn't have dinner ready. Guys, it's okay, it's not domestic violence. I'm trans, it's just boys being boys. But I'm a self-conscious person, I really am. Like, I'm at the point, I lie about my age on dating apps. Like, beautiful, how old do you think I am? You got it right, oh my God, yes. Some lady answered 40 at the last show. She's no longer with us. She's dead. She's in my trunk. But no, so I lie about my age on dating apps. I do. I lie about my age. And this guy caught me because he picked me up in his truck. He took one look at me, one look at my Tinder profile, and then he says, yeah, there's no fucking way you're 12. Here's the thing, I was not lying. I just averaged the age of my tits and my dick. I was created in a lab to have low self-esteem. Like, can I tell you, like, the first date I ever went on? So, I went on a date with this guy, right? And I was really excited about it. It was my first date as a woman. I go on there, I get dressed, I think I'm dressed nice. And do you know what the first thing he says to me? He was like, you have a horse face. Horse face. I came home crying. First thing my mom says, honey, why the long face? Then would you like some ketamine? The people who laughed at that joke have definitely done ketamine. It's like, I'm like, I had a really big Puerto Rican family, then they got an Ozempic, so now I just have a shitty one. Like, I'm gonna date myself right now. Like, I came out as trans on Facebook, guys. I came out as trans on Facebook. That's how old I am. I posted, I'm trans. I got one comment. It just said, kill yourself, faggot. Be home for dinner at 5, love mom. I left a bale of hay at the table for you. It is, like, man, and here's the thing, I'm 6 years sober from crack, meth, and heroin. Thank you guys for those who clapped at that. For those who did not clap at that, I will be at a public library handing your kid hormones. Here's the thing, how do you think I supported my drug addiction? Like, I used to sell heroin, but I was an ethical drug dealer. Like, I never cut my shit with fentanyl. I would use my estrogen pills. Guys would be coming back, they'd be like, this shit's not getting me high. And I'd be like, yeah, but your tits have never looked better. It's true, and I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, you know, in my active addiction. Like the one thing, I used to do porn. I did adult film. And you wanna know the only thing I learned from doing porn? I am bad at sex. I know this because they flew me in to do the shoot. They flew me in on Delta, they flew me back on Spirit. Porn's a weird job. It's the only job you'll get fired for coming early. And like nowadays, like it's all online, like people are doing it themselves. So I work as a webcam model, right? So I masturbate on a webcam for a living. And here's the thing, people always want you to use different toys, they want you to change outfits all the time. So it is the one work from home job you do not want to do from home. Because I start every day, my room looks nice. I end the day, my room looks like a JFK trip to Dallas. And by that I mean one look at my bed, you know there was a second shooter. And like, I don't want to get too embarrassing. I don't want to get too personal with you guys. You look so innocent. But I just want to tell you guys this. I lost a dildo inside myself while working once. That's embarrassing. I had to go to the doctor for them to take it out. But you know what's more embarrassing? Because I live in the state of Texas, they made me listen to its heartbeat first. Thank God it wasn't a vibrator, otherwise we would have had to go to Tijuana with a coat hanger. It's fucked up now. Nowadays what I do, I have the OnlyFans, and if you're wondering how that's going for me, it's not going well. I only have one subscriber. But I'm glad my dad's finally being supportive. Okay, so guys, here's the thing, so my dad's side of the family is Puerto Rican. Do we have any Latinos in the room? Clap if you're a Latino. Okay, Ice, that's where we're going. Get them, guys, get them. I'm just kidding, I'm allowed to say it as a Puerto Rican. I mean, we're the Delta 8 of Latinos. We're the legal version. That's why God gave us citizenship. But if you know anything about Puerto Rican culture, we're two things. We're very Catholic, we're very conservative. I'll give you an example. I grew up so Catholic, I didn't even fuck my priest. But the whole Puerto Rican side of my family, they disowned me. They don't talk to me anymore. My grandma was like, "You're going to hell." And my grandma's from Puerto Rico, so I was like, "Grandma, if I'm the one God hates, why is it your house he destroys with a hurricane every year?" But in my grandfather's obituary, he died this year. I feel like it was a way to make amends because in his obituary, it was the first time they ever called me Alexa. It was the first time they ever used my preferred pronouns. And that really meant a lot to me because that means my grandpa was right. I was only a woman over his dead body. It's weird being Puerto Rican though. I'm committing like the cardinal sin of it. Do you speak Spanish? You're Puerto Rican too? Oh my goodness, we're probably related, so we can't have sex after this. Well, we could, you can't get me pregnant. Right? But no, I don't speak Spanish. That's like being a white woman and not asking me to speak to the manager. There's only one Spanish phrase I know it's very important. I'm going to teach it to you guys today. It's cuidado, piso mojado. It means caution, wet floor. I've only used that phrase one time. I was cooking at my dad's house. And by cooking at my dad's house, I mean I was microwaving urine for a drug test. So I was pulling the pee out of the microwave, and my dad walked right in behind me. I got so scared, I spilled the pee everywhere. But I was going to impress him, and I did Duolingo, I learned Spanish, so I was like, cuidado, piso mojado. And my dad was so proud, he let me use his pee. And that's how I failed for cocaine. So it's weird being in Colorado. I've been trying to meet a guy while I'm here. And here's the thing, I have two profiles set up as kind of like a social experiment. One that says I'm trans, one that doesn't say I'm trans. And it's weird because on the profile that doesn't say I'm trans, guys are like, "You're beautiful, that's so awesome that you do comedy. I would love for you to meet my friends and family." On the profile that does say I'm trans, I got one message. It just said, "My girlfriend is out of town. Can I shit on your chest?" That's disgusting, that's awful. He had abs, so I didn't. But the joke was on me because his dick was so small I could do a line of fentanyl off it and live. He was Mexican though, and I'm sorry, but the only time I've seen a hung Latino is at a far-right rally at the southern border. Hey, I'm allowed to say it. I blew a Latino this week. He gave me permission. My life was not supposed to turn out like this. I started college at 16. I studied Russian language and Mandarin. I wanted to be a translator, but then I dropped out so I could be trans now. And like in this small town in Ohio, part of the class, they had us go around a public library. And I'm gonna teach you guys some Chinese today because you know there are gonna be our bosses in the future, so we might as well learn up now. So they had us go around a public library and go up to random Asian people and say, 你好,你是中国人吗? Which means, hi, are you a Chinese person? That's a weird thing to say to someone, right? But they had us do it. So I go up to this guy, and I'm like, 你好,你是中国人吗? And he responds in the traditional way. Fuck you, I'm Korean. But it's weird because here's the thing, guys, like, dude, in the education system, like, I have some different opinions than most trans people. Because people assume that we're a monolith, especially with everything going on politically. But there are certain things that the trans community does that I don't agree with. I'll give you an example. The other day, and I've mentioned this before, so it's gonna seem odd that I don't agree with it. I was at a public library and I saw a man in makeup reading to kids. And that confused the shit out of me. Because I did not know J.D. Vance knew how to read. And it's like weird, like the trans athlete thing, because I like to go to the gym a lot. Like I work out. Like I lost 40 pounds this year. Give it up for that. Thank you. It was completely by chopping my dick off. I'm just kidding, guys. What I did was I had to wake up every morning at 6 a.m. and I ran straight to my meth dealer's house. Right, I lost the weight, but now my teeth are jacked up. Like my teeth are like Hillary Clinton's friends. Some are missing, most are just dead. Like I'm just saying, my teeth are so bad. I was giving a guy a head. He said less teeth. I said wait a week. And at this point, my dentist is more like my boyfriend. He spends 6 hours in my mouth and still doesn't finish. But like the trans athlete thing, like I legitimately like don't agree with it because I see like what I can do at the gym compared to what like a biological woman can do at the gym. And me personally, like I just don't think it's fair that those fat whores are married and I'm not. Like if I did MMA, I would do that sport and I would compete with the guys, and I can tell you I would win every single time by TKO, trans kissing and oral. So I'll leave you guys on this. Like I said, my family is kind of weird. We're filled with mental issues. Are any of you guys in therapy? You are? Okay, so my therapist, because I've been single 6 years, like I've been single so long that I go out and I roofie myself just to see if someone will give it a try. Like my friend got date raped and she was like, I got date raped, and I was like, you got a guy to pay for a drink? But no, so my therapist told me that I shouldn't focus on relationships. I should instead focus on fostering positive friendships. And I just thought that was a really weird thing for him to say, right after he fucked me. Thank you guys so much. I've been Alexia, sorry.